Hello everyone, welcome to a Sage video, and I'm trying Kushimaru team, but this time I am not using Jinpachi. I am using instead Edo Sasori. And Edo Sasori can get rid of debuffs when he uses mystery as well. It gets rid of one layer of debuffs, as well as giving an extra standard attack to all Edo Tensei, or up to 9 Edo Tensei units in the team, I'm not too sure now. And if you use it, if you click on a non-Edo Tensei ninja, that ninja will also get a standard attack. For some reason I was creating it on, I was clicking on main. Was it because I wanted to use acupuncture? So I wanted more chakra? Yeah, would have been, yes. But another one that you could use on will be Shisui, because his standard is pretty good, causes ignition, and it does it 2 characters. That's pretty good. This team is quite obviously getting the barrier buff from Shisui. Well, all the ninjas are getting it. The Edo Sasori is there merely for support and to give Kushimaru on position 1 a bit of a shield. I can't even remember which summon I had with this team. Is it a Rhino or something like that, maybe? Or Dog of Hell, something. Well, I wasn't paying an awful lot of attention. It's Kushimaru. Those needles are just so dangerous. Especially when I think this team I was 240k power, and there isn't many players around who would around that power, so it was fairly easy Sage events. I think I only run this team on 2 Sage events actually. Don't remember if this video was recorded from the first one for the first time I tried, or the second time I use it. Not too sure. And you got Kushimaru Chaos, which is pretty good, because Shisui can dodge. It's one of the things that you can use against Kushimaru as dodges. And you can see I could use Shisui Mystery again this round, because I have the whatever the heck the passive is from the lightning main that lasts for 5 rounds. So if a swordsman kills someone, it immediately resets that mystery. So that's it's kind of useful, and it does it buffs something. Jeez, it's been so long since I used this team. I was just gonna put some music or just cut the fights, but I decided just to do some sort of me rambling over the fights kind of thing. But yeah, I did actually enjoy the team. That was a pretty Blitz team. So the problem with the dodges is that, yeah, you'll dodge it once, but the second time you're gonna hit it. That's why you kind of need a Jinpachi or Edo Sasori there to get a second extra standard attack out of Kushimaru. And all the other team also with Edo Sasori for buffs and for shields, and Jinpachi is also there. So that's an interesting team. Did art attacks twice. It's quite good. Difference in power, I would imagine, was fairly decent here, as it will be in most of the fights. That dog is just food for Kushimaru, really. Just it's pretty much a certain kill if you fight someone more or less around your power and will use Shiba. Kushimaru will most probably kill him, and therefore you gain an extra attack on that row. If the Earthman manages to launch a shield on the dog before your Kushimaru goes YOLO, then he might survive, but hardly ever happens. Teams like these as well with clones. Kushimaru absolutely loves clones and sharks and Shibas. all that kind of thing. Because he just keeps attacking. And that one you've got the visual bug of having the main still standing when the main was dead on the very first attack, in fact, I believe, on that one. So here's I'm fighting against the most common version of Lightning Main Kushimaru. Because there's 3 swordsmen, and Onoki is there literally just above Jinpachi and most importantly Kushimaru. I didn't use the team, I still haven't tried the team just because so many people have used it, and as you probably noticed by now, I'm not a big fan of using these teams. Apart from the past last 2 space-time seasons that I fought, because I was trying to win it, so I ended up using teams that are, well, mainstream meta teams, just to make it, to try and give myself a bit more of a chance of winning. But normally I try to avoid teams that everybody else is using, and if I use them once or twice, and then I just put them to the side, because you know, that's how I like to play. I like to be messing about with other ninjas. But it is obviously a very good team, because at least you're guaranteed to have the the root on a free swordsman. Also the same with this team that I'm using at the moment, because Edo Tensei is obviously not a swordsman. But the last time that I tried Kushimaru, and I think I'm pretty sure I made a video on that, was with 4 swordsmen, and that's a bit risky because you're not sure if Kushimaru is going to get it, so you know for sure that one of the swordsmen is obviously not going to get root. But again, I didn't really bother too much, and that team did actually work pretty well as well. It was pretty offensive. And here's a Blitz team. Very common Blitz team as well. But with my initiative, I'll be going first, and I'd imagine I'll be clearing up. Is that an issue? Because I'm using Filmora, and I can't see what's in chat when I'm doing a voiceover, or even when I'm doing any editing. I can just see a small window, and if I enlarge the window, the image quality is really bad, it's really pixelated, so I can't really see anything. I can't see the opponent, or unless I edit a video soon after I actually fought it, or I fought in it, then I won't remember which opponents I'm coming up against. And this video was recorded quite a while back. I have absolutely no clue of what happened in this age. We go against the old Mabui team, and this is just going to be a clean-up for Kushimaru, really. I would imagine everyone dead. Come on, Kushimaru, don't lose a point. Yeah, there you go, so everyone dead. Difference in power. H would have been just too great. And there's another win main coming up, which I'd imagine will be running clones, and that was just... Oh no, it's not. That's a more interesting team. Well, yeah, still running clones. However, the line of Kushimaru, I think, has got Kushina and Minato. But obviously, I can't see the power from here, so I find it annoying. I don't mind Filmora, but it's not dead. So the man is already dead. As you see, the clones on the other rows disappeared, but visual bug again, and the man is still standing. It's I mean, I guess it can happen. You die and then stay standing. I mean, technically it can happen, but you know, in video games it can happen quite clearly. Possibly already fought this player, since I'm pretty sure I fought this name earlier on. Shisui. Yeah, Shisui in the team, probably not gonna live long. Yeah, so again, the fire main. I think I kind of remember when I was going through this stage, and for some reason I kept having mains remaining alive. This may have quite possibly been the first time that I actually used this team in Sage, and I actually recorded. It's the only time that I recorded myself using this team. I don't tend to re-record teams anyway. I've done that in the past when I wasn't too happy with results. These days I don't really care. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't work out, but if I'm not happy with how Sage went, there's too many boring fights or whatever, just not post it, or just post just the fights or whatever, it doesn't matter. And the main again, the main is dead again. So it's quite a few fights already where the main is left standing. It's ridiculous, really. So bad. Yeah, mystery lag and and the dead character standing up. We've got Ashirama. That's a full-on buff team for Minato. Too bad for him, I am using a buffed Kushimaru team. Those shields probably not gonna save him much. No, definitely not gonna save him at all. And the fireman actually went down. Right, that's cool. And we've got a Han, which is gonna debuff us, so I would imagine I played smart and I waited for Han to go off before I used the Sasori mystery. Yeah, I did indeed. Okay. So that's all our buffs gone, but we still have the barrier. And we're gonna get an extra attack. And with a difference in power, it's still not gonna be hard work. It just slows down the fight a little bit. At least we get some damage. Did we get some damage? Yeah, we got some damage. There's no life bar on the main. There was no life bar on the what's her name? May either, before she died. And with only 2 left, so you're guaranteed to get the mobile on them, and in fact kills them as well. So that is job done, and on to the next one. And here we have a Shisui and Buitashi to be annoying and clear buffs, clear a layer of debuffs from Shisui. Iruka for the buffs and shields, and the lightning main for the boot. And somehow he survives that, and with Iruka, but they're not gonna survive that one though. And there we go. Dead as you can be. Next fight. This video was recorded before last Space-Time season when I won, so it has been a month something. And the fact that I'm nearly 270k power now, depending on the team. 260, so it will be my average power per team at the moment. And with that one I was 240. So yeah, it's been a while. So we've got a supposedly buffed team for Minato. However, I've got the barrier, so Onoki is not going to do anything. In fact, he's back just so a needle got through it, and he's down. And somehow Iruka is still alive. How the hell did Iruka survive that? Is beyond me. We get some ignition, and not much that we can do. Oh yeah, there was that. So at least the way we're sure not to suffer a mystery from Minato next round to slow down things even further. And he dies from poison and ignition anyway. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like to have Minato move one. And we go hunting for a fight. Even though I can't see any of the names, I can see myself running around and obviously going to a group of people, but can't actually see anything. There's basically no details. And if I press on the thingy, ah god, shut up! Just makes that funny noise. And I'm hoping that doesn't record. I hope so. Oh well, if it does, it does. And Ambu Kakashi, which is a pretty cool mystery. I haven't used mine yet. I'm still hanging around the group trying to find another fight. think there's somebody there. No? No? Click, click. Oh, I did see. I actually saw that better from here than I saw when I was originally playing, which I would have had a clear screen. Oh, interesting. That'll be a round 1 death, but that's an interesting team. Maybe I should try that. Is the fire main better for that best for that team though? Maybe. Can't really think right now. I mean, I can never really think. Another fight will be nice. Yeah, there we go. I think we clicked on the Earth main. Oh, and this is Sanitachi Mother Shisui, so I'd imagine this is somebody stronger. Yeah. But at least that gets rid of that. Acupuncture on the main. That's no mysteries for 3 rounds. So Sanitachi now loses the barrier the what? I'm pretty sure I was CC'd. Okay, so he's nearly dead actually. It's Sanitachi. And Madre is gonna be immobilized now. And the man will be dead. Oh, the mother is dead as well. Alright. And Shisui is going to be left there to annoy us. We'll do a combo on him. Not entirely sure that's going to do a lot of damage. I can't really do... Oh, okay. Edo Tensei actually kills with a standard attack. That poison kunai. I imagine it's a kunai. I'm pretty sure it's a kunai that is throwing around. So let's go after the water main, which is possibly the one we killed before. I don't know, I can't see the name. It's on a 2 death streak. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be 3 now. I think he was 2 anyway, I'm not entirely sure. Koto something Tearo. Okay. Like, I got you. And dead. All deaded. So yeah, I really like that team. That was pretty cool. Was slightly safer than using all swordsmen. Overall results, I'm not entirely sure which one was best. I think they were both good. So I enjoyed both probably just as much. Score wise, in Sage probably the same. I don't know. And acupuncture. I think my backline was much weaker than it currently is, because I think this was the season that I went into stacking position 1. I only had like initiative and a bit more critical than the other positions up until this season of Space Time. Well, the season where I recorded this video from. When was that? At the beginning of June, I guess, maybe just before. But now my backline is much stronger. I wouldn't be getting as many CCs now and KOs and acupunctures and all that as easily as Edo Tensei has been getting. But it didn't really matter because it doesn't. Is that for the mystery? If you can use the mystery, great. If you can't, he's already done his job by doing the buffs and giving Kushimaru a bit of a shield. So his main purpose from the moment that the battle starts has been fulfilled. So that's really cool. Okay, fighting the same player again. That's mean of me. I'm assuming I was the one who clicked. There's the time of people to click on me, but I'll just assume that I was the one who actually clicked here. And as you know, Madara is a perfect counter for Kushimaru. And well, any taijutsu attack, like Darui standard attacks, even if you have a barrier. There's 2 standard attacks where there's nothing, just wastes time. However, this one is gonna hurt, because it has ninjutsu. But he doesn't die, so we're left until Shisui actually uses standard attack, which is Taijutsu and Ninjutsu to fragment kill Madara, his legendary predecessor. Because, you know, sometimes families just kill their own legends, I guess. And we've got another version of Edo Tensei team, which is pretty much the version that we fought last time, except Edra is now in the middle. So getting standard attacks. Does he get 3 standard attacks with that? Or not really? Why would you use both on the same round? I don't get it. Although maybe he does get 3 attacks, I don't know. You might not live long enough for us to find out how you will. So this one standard attack, I'm pretty sure they don't stack. Yeah. So why would you waste the mains, Mystery and Sasori's? I don't know. I suppose he probably thinks he's gonna die run 2 anyway, so it's not like he's gonna get to use Sasori. But still. And if you had, yeah, you can wait until the end of the round at least. So if you do get a C-Seed, or get any status effects like Dedra actually got, then you can use Sasori to cleanse them. Or at least cleanse one layer. So even if you think you're gonna, well, you know, whatever. It's not like I don't make mistakes anyway. And it's always easy when you're seeing somebody else play, and it's always easier to point out their mistakes. You know, when you're actually in battle, yeah, I know I make lots of mistakes, and I see a lot of players make mistakes. I know some make less than others, but still. Point is, always when you're just watching, it's much easier to point out things. Just like most other things in life, I suppose. And I'd like to be able to read my kill streak, but I can't read, so... And there's no way that I'm gonna open my VLC files, just... Maybe I could do that in future. Except I need to make sure the sound is down, so that when I am actually watching, so I'll be recording on Filmora. But then again, if I do cutting and add the fights and the sequence, it would have worked for this edit actually, because since the very beginning I haven't actually edited anything so far. So I could have been watching the video elsewhere. But, you know, whatever. It is the end of Sage. And we got, I think, Max. Yeah, we got Max rewards. And we got on a winning side as well. So, yeah, a pretty good team. Did a pretty good job for Sage. And, yeah, thanks for watching.